Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Cricket Lovely Cricket with Mel, and I come to you as we're keeping an eye on the West Indies versus Sri Lanka game. It's actually day 4, and it's the second session. And as I am recording this, we just lost Anderson Phillips for naught, and the West Indies are currently at 441 for 7. Graves is still there. He's not out on 146. And that's our reply to Sri Lanka's humongous total of 549 for 9 declared. So it's day 4, second session. We all know that this is going to end in a draw, but we hope. And it looks like a draw. Uh, and we're just happy with the West Indies response so far. So the top scorer for West Indies is Justin Graves, since he's still there on 146, but the other scorers in this match for West Indies are, I'll go from the top to the bottom. Justin Campbell, yeah, John Campbell for 72. Brandon King, he was the first to go for 17. Kavim Hodge, he uh, was out caught for 31. He spent a long time at the crease on 17, almost 100 balls for 17. And I think when he had that, when he was out, a judge, well, the umpire gave him out LBW on 17. That's when he had a wake-up call. And he began scoring a little more faster, but in the end he made 31. Jangu, the top scorer in the last match, he made 9. And Shea Hope, our wicketkeeper batter, and probably our best batter in this format, he made 112 runs. He replaced Joshua De Silva in this match, where a lot of us were calling for Joshua De Silva to be dropped, including me, because I'm okay if he plays as a batter, but I just don't think he's the best glovesman that we have in the Caribbean. So I was happy when Shea Hope took the gloves, but I don't think that would be a long-term thing. That's something for Darren Sammy and his team to think about, because we don't want Shea Hope doing like what he did in this match with being in the field in the hot sun for almost 2 days, and then having to come out on the third day to just after lunch, I believe, and to bat. He would have wanted more time to recover from being out in the field for 2 days, but that wasn't the case, and we don't want him to be overworked and lacking energy going forward. So I think Darren Sammy will have to make a decision on whether if to give Joshua De Silva the gloves again, or there's always the option of Imlach. I felt he is a better wicketkeeper other than Josh, and I remember hearing Ian Bishop as well saying the same on air, that Imlach is way better than Joshua De Silva. I know some of you probably don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. The figures speak for themselves. Yeah, so we don't want the bowlers having to work extra hard just to get the wickets a second time. So yeah, I know it's cricket, and some persons are allowed to, in cases we do understand that there's a time where you will drop a catch. No one is perfect, but with the gloves on, no, it's unacceptable in my opinion. So I do think they should go back to Imlach if they're just looking for a specialist wicketkeeper. But anyway, back to what I was sharing with you. Ruston Chase, He made 23 runs, and the last wicket fell. Anderson fielded for zero. So West Indies, their score is currently 442 for 7. It looks like Sri Lanka might bowl us out. We currently trail by 107 runs, and even if we're bowled out, for Sri Lanka to go in and make a quick fire, let's say 100 and 200 for the rest of the day, and then send us in tomorrow with the hopes of bowling us out, I do not think they will be able to get 10 wickets. Our batters have shown a lot of resilience. They've soaked up a lot of balls, even when they weren't scoring as quickly as we would have hoped. They they showed a fight. We haven't seen that for a long time. I think the last time we saw that was last year, but before 2025, we haven't seen that for a long time. But our batters have really improved, and we're happy with their performance in this series. Uh, if it does end in a draw, which it will, I do think so. Sri Lanka only have themselves to blame because they were coming into this match one down, and I don't know what was said in their dressing room, but they should have tried to accelerate and put us under the gun with a huge total, yes, which they did, but the time they took, almost 2 days. I felt they should have done it faster. When I did some calculations, they actually scored they scored 138 runs on the second day. Took almost 37 overs to make that amount of runs. They didn't bat with any real intent. It didn't look as though this was a team that wanted to draw the series. So it was a little puzzling watching them bat. But we will be happy with a draw. That would mean that West Indies will go one up and we will win the series. And it's been a while. Our last series win, I believe, not sure if we won against, yes, it would have been against Pakistan, I believe, in 2025, just before Ruston Chase took over. Well, the last series, that was in January, and Ruston took over later in the year, probably May, June, if I remember correctly. So we will be happy with another series win. And interestingly, in the last series win in Pakistan, well, I stand corrected, let me know in the comments. We had our vice captain, Jamal Warkan, in that match. He actually bowled a remarkable spell to win us that game inside of 3 days. So it will be interesting to know because we play Pakistan later on this month actually. They're coming here for 2 test matches. The first one beginning on the 25th of July, and the second one on the 2nd of August. So it will be interesting to know if he will play. You know, we keep calling him the vice captain, and there's no place for him in the playing 11. So that's a bit comical. I don't know what's going on there. I wish, there was a space for Moti because he has shown a lot of improvement. Plus, he was one of our best bowlers in the World Cup, the T20 World Cup earlier this year. And he has made his desire known to play all formats for West Indies. But for this year, he has been dropped. We haven't seen him for... Well, in this series that we're doing with Sri Lanka, he hasn't shown up in any of them. So I would love for him to be back in the squad and then the playing 11. I'm not just saying this as a Guyanese because he is a good spin bowler. I also would love to see Jason Holder come back into the test side. I'm not sure how that would work, but I always felt that he deserved another run in the test squad. And he is also an all-rounder, so I'm not sure how that will work because we have Justin Graves performing right now, having just made his third test match century. So there might not be a place for him, but I always thought was he deserved another run as well, just like how Sammy gave Shea Hope another run, and he made his, I believe it's his third Test match 100 in his fifth inning since he came back in Maroon Colors. So he's doing Shea Hope things, normal things from Shea Hope. So uh, we we actually thought that with the gloves in this Test match it would have been too much for him, but he proved me wrong. So I'm just so happy that he's continuing his ways. So yes, this is just a quick update on the score. Yes, so we're currently down to 98 runs. We trail by, so we the boys brought it down under 100. I do think it is possible for us to eat away at this deficit and actually give them a lead. We still have our bowlers, even though they're the bowlers. Alzari Joseph and Shamar Joseph, they can hold a bat. So I do think that we can eat away at this deficit. And if we need to give Shea Hope some time to recover as well. So I do not think the guys should give away their wickets right away. Uh, they should concentrate a little harder just to give Shea Hope some time to recover. So, what do you guys think about West Indies? Is their fight that they've shown in this series? Is Are there glimpses of the old West Indies? Are we seeing that? Should we hope that we will be back on top of the world in the cricket field, in the cricket arena? How do you think? What do you guys think that would be the playing 11 for the next series coming up against Pakistan? Do you think the vice captain will get to play? Yes, so the two test matches will both be played in Trinidad and Tobago, well, Trinidad. So I do hope those in Trinidad will go out to support, especially support Jaden Seals. He just picked up his 101 test wicket in this match. He actually brought up his milestone in this match as well, 100 test wickets. And do we think that we will see another bowler achieving this feat in West Indies colors? So just let me know. I'm just happy for the guys. I just want them to do well. And I will be supporting them, especially at their ODI, the first ODI in Guyana. So I'm eagerly awaiting that day. So back to the test match. Let me guys know how you think. Do you think it will be a draw? Just let me know in the comments. Bye for now. Just like and subscribe. Thank you.